stars of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go here in Inglewood. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger. But to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season for one more week. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 50.
Give, and here comes Hampton.
O'Brien Hampton, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 7. They'll go again with Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. First down, LA.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Finding the tight end, here's Will Disley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of a yard.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And the Chargers are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And the Chargers.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Herbert to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he will get into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, LA.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game could play out.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step one. But now if this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road, hostile environment, he's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Colts.
On play action, Richardson. He completes this one to Mallory. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, Richardson. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And 3rd down coming up. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, There was nowhere to go with the ball.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That one hard. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Colts.
Touchdown.
The extra point try forthcoming.
On for the point after.
He's got it. The Colts come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Chargers offense ready now for their second drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down.
Run!
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 35 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. That's on the former first-rounder, Rashawn Slater. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Here's Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the 1st down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal. Throwing, Herbert. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Going after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Colts offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
They go right back to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
To the left side and taken in by down. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Richardson. He'll step up and run, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's caught, DJ Gidden. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
They'll send the tight end in motion. A run with Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Richardson. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. To throw, it's Herbert. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball. And if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway. Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
That one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And the score remains level. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
from the 33. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Herbert. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert, who's in need of some attention down there. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go with Hampton. Room to run inside the 40. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 28-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. The Colts offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. Now Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Pierce. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Colts first down.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, Colts.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision, just throw the ball away.
Richardson going to look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Colts offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On play action, Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stop the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Cameron. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Forced out wide. Taking off. He'll try to get there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tuli below 2. There for the tackle. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. Catch made, that's Pittman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that is incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
It doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Pistol here for Herbert. Forced to his right. Off he goes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
9 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Colts offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A second down throw for Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Richardson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Richardson on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
Hampton trying to work inside. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Big Daniel Faalele. Guilty that time.
Still first down. Waste of time.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Herbert. And he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
first down, it's Hampton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Ready, run!
On first down, Herbert. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Herbert. The left side, catch made by McConkey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll go again with Hampton, and he will score again. Omarion Hampton, touchdown LA. Saving his best for the playoffs, his 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense was taking the field. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down. Throwing is Richardson. Open man downfield. It's one. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
First down, Colts.
To throw, it's Richardson. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the right. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Herbert now on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. And the Colts 47-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the beast we got, trying to put it loud on the center.
Here's Herbert. This one complete right side to Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
At the 33-yard line.
Now Herbert again. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Here's 1st and 10. And now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
At the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. Now, Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. try to run for it with Hampton. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Hampton is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with them. They'll go with Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Indianapolis, that is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, now Herbert moving outside the pocket. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, Hampton. Whoa! And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And the Chargers have the first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. Oh! And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
It's a gain of 9.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Going after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers tack on one more to their lead.
Chargers 42, Colts 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means they're right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.